What's up everybody, I'm Brian from I1 Tesla. My shop is a mess because of a very exciting product that showed up that I've been waiting for almost a year now. Let me show it to you. This is my carbon fiber body kit for my Model Y. Oh, that's the new color by the way. That's in a separate video. But this is the rear diffuser for my Model Y. There is the front splitter. This thing is not fully on there yet. I'm just kind of test fitting everything, seeing what I need to do to get this to mount on there before I wrap it. So, and then this is the side skirt. Kind of hard to see a little bit here, but this is the full carbon side skirt. I have the whole side skirt removed right now. This fits over top of that, I believe. The full bumper, this is the rear bumper. I've taken the rear diffuser off, and that's what's on the ground, the dirty piece down there. This is the rear bumper. This is the top part where inside the trunk, and then that fits. This will slide right into the bottom of it. Using these tabs, and there's little spots here to drill out for holes. These are the spots for the factory reflectors. You do need to drill out holes, but this one is the light up turn signal version from Hansshow. I'm going to use this because this kit comes with a rain light, and what a rain light does is it kind of flickers a little bit when you hit the brakes. Tying into one of these or both of these, I'm not sure how I'm doing that yet. I haven't messed with that, but I drilled holes, and the kits don't come with the holes, so you have to drill them, and I think this is really cool. I did wrap these because I want to see what that looks like with the red light behind it. Worst case, I just disconnect it and I have them covered. You're not supposed to do that. Don't tell anybody. It's not like this is on the internet or anything, but I think it's really cool. That will tie into the back, and this is what it looks like with the bumper off. I do have a trailer hitch. This is from Eco Hitch. This is not the factory trailer hitch, and I'm thinking that third brake light, I can make a way to make the third brake light removable, or the rain light removable, and then still use the trailer hitch. That'll be later on in the future. We are still going to use that. That hooks up to the rear diffuser. Again, all those holes have to be drilled out for on there. By the way, I want to thank Hansshow for sending out this kit. I've been talking about this kit for a very long time from Hansshow. This time last year, they sent out the original kit, and this was during the pandemic and all the problems with shipping. It got lost in a boat somewhere. It took forever. It finally showed up here 4 months later, damaged, of course, and then it got shipped back to the shipper. This is the second version of the same kit. I think this is the better looking kit, actually. They have a third version as well now, and there's a little bit more to this kit than they sent. So if you want to get this kit, check out Hansshow. There's a link down below. Use my code, save some money. But thanks again, Hansshow. Again, this whole car is pretty much sponsored by Hansshow. And you know, I work with Hansshow a lot on a lot of products. I don't show you everything, and I don't put everything on. There's so much from Hansshow. It's a really good company, really good parts that they design themselves versus just reselling other people's stuff. Although they don't make this kit, this is reselling someone else's kit at a cheaper price. So check them out. So I didn't talk too much about the side skirts here, and that's because mine were a little different. My side skirts were damaged from when I went off-roading in Moab, so I couldn't fit them right over top of the factory ones. By the way, this is my new cat, Zeke. So I ended up having to cut off the top ridge, glue it to the inside, and then attach it that way, and then just drill some holes in the side. I had to make do with what I had. A little bit of caulking underneath and fitting it. Fits great. I don't think anybody else will have that problem because most people didn't go off-roading. I'm definitely enjoying this kit. Get your kit. There's 15% off right now at Hansshow. So this kit is right around $2,500 to you. So right now it is just a matter of figuring out what I have to drill out and what I have to do to mount this. But first I think I want to wrap the bumper before I really get into this, because I can really tuck into there. And this is a vinyl frog film. This is like the peach that I had on there before, the same company. Kind of hard to work with, but really good, really thick material. It's almost like PPF, super high gloss. Gunther Works, they made a Porsche, and I first saw this color on there, and this looks amazing. This is going to look great with the carbon fiber, and then maybe some different color wheels. Maybe we should do that. So success, I got this fitted onto the bumper. There is a little bit of a gap, and there always is going to be some little fitment issues with carbon fiber pieces. They're not going to fit perfect. So I'm gonna fill this with caulk from behind. I do have some gray caulk, but I'm gonna get some black caulk so I can fit back there and you won't be able to see it. There's also a little gap there, but it fits really, really nice. The only problem is, I mentioned the Eco hitch there. Well, that rain light actually does hit the Eco hitch, so I'm gonna take this off so I can fit this on there. I believe that's the problem, because I do still have the brackets and everything, so you have to remove this and then the Eco hitch. Yeah, this really sucks, but what I'll probably end up doing in the future is putting that back on and cutting out a section there and making, maybe 3D printing something, a plug that I can really use the hitch for this. But right now, I'm going to make this work and get this on there. So it's not fitted all the way. I did take the trailer hitch off. You see it's right there, and this does fit there. I do have to play with some things. Like, there's a little bit more of a gap there than I like. I think it's pulling a little bit too much right now. I was messing with the lights, and this is a rain light, so when you hit the brakes, it flashes. I gotta find out if that's legal or not. These lights do work, and it's kind of cool how they light up and the turn signal. So now that I got the whole car wrapped, especially the front bumper, now I'm able to slide this on, and really, it just slides right over everything, and then we just run some screws up into here. And then I'm probably going to run a screw in the back here. So what I've done here is there's these indentations so you can screw this down. And it comes with screws, but I didn't like the screws. So what I did was I went to Lowe's and got these little push pins. Now I've screwed this into place temporarily, and then I can pull this out, drill a bigger hole, and just push this in. This isn't going to go anywhere because this would have to slide off, and all of these would have to come off. Plus I put a screw right into here that I've got a different push pin for, and I'll show you once I prop this up. So what you see on the inside are all these plastic pins that you can easily pop out to get this off. Now I have a screw right here. I got a couple things for that. Something like this. This is something that you see all over the car, really, and you just push that in. That might be this might be too thick for that, I'm not sure. If not, I got a longer push pin, but I was hoping to use these for the side skirts. But worst case, we just pop those through and get it to work. So I just used the push pins. The other things with the screws didn't, the piece was too thick. It just wouldn't push in all the way. Everything is put back in place, the fog lights and everything. So now this is ready to go back on the car with the front splitter on. You can't see it now, but it's gonna look awesome on here. So just in case you were wondering, this is an F1 Savannah cat. It's a cross between an African serval and a domestic cat. His dad was a serval, African serval, and his mom was an F1 Savannah, so he's a high percentage cat. So awesome. He's only 4 months old. Or not even 4 months old. He's still a baby, and he's gonna be a big boy. His name is Zeke, and I think I'm gonna start a YouTube channel for him, because YouTube was started because of cats, and it was all cats back then. So what do you think about the kid, not the cat?